let's take a look into how self-care views fitness. Now, we can say that uh, fitness is a self-care action or could be a part of self-care, but we can't say that fitness is self-care. So how do these things work together? We're going to take a look at our self-care model for fitness and go over the three different platforms. These platforms are generally different motivators or purposes behind action. So the first platform would be play. The idea is just to enjoy the activity or action as is. There's no further goal in it other than the enjoyment. It's generally a emotional style state where we focus on just the feeling. Now the next stage is what I'd call, or the next platform is what I'd call focused. So in this stage, the motivator is focus. There's something specifically that we want to get done, and in trying to pursue that, we do research, we look at things, we look up things, we try stuff, but all for a very fine point, an end goal. This is the general model that we used for fitness as the major application. However, there's limitations to this as well, and they are going to be in the exact same benefit that it has. The focus is a limitation because it blocks out too many things. It becomes too specialized, therefore not readily applied to the actual life of the human being. Now, that being said, the third platform is that of exploration or discovery. Now, this is essentially not just play and not just focus. We don't know the answer in this situation. We don't really know how to get to where we want to get to, although we know we want to get there. We're not so specifically focused on something because we're trying to take in the new things that are around us. So we know we have to get to the end point, but in traversing the terrain and taking in the interesting things along the way, we get to our goal in the path that is more nature-like. So because we're not blocking out things, we take in the right experiences that accumulate to reaching our end goal and therefore get there in an organic and more permanent way. So this is the third platform and the end result of, I think, where we want to move to. This is more of a listening to body, more of a maintenance of health or preserving of health or restoration of health. This is a lot more organic to life, so it makes a lot more sense for the human being to adapt this thing. There are needs for the discipline and focus in a way, but it's not at all cost, let's say. And there is room for play and fun just for the emotion of it all, but again, not to be distracted by it. So this kind of constitutes the balance of both, and therefore a more permanent way of solving for health. So this is how self-care views the pursuit of fitness, that there are three platforms, the first one being play, the second one being focus, and the third being exploration or discovery.